Hi everyone. Okay, well, I am not making the video that I thought I was going to make today, okay? It is November 4th, 2020. I am residing, I'm a citizen of the United States, I'm residing in the United States. And so, if you don't happen to know for some reason, as of 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, there are no election results. And I've been asked over the last few days about what was coming through. And this morning, I thought I was going to get away with not making this video. And Spirit was like, no, I got one last prompt this morning. It's like, okay, I have to sit down and do this. And I thought I even had my camera running, and I didn't. I am doing my best to come from the most neutral space, okay? So please, people, please don't shoot the messenger, okay? I am coming from, because this is scary for me, to step out and have my in a political arena, messages come through the Akashic Records. I've opened up my Akashic Records. I thought I had the camera running. I didn't even have it running. That's how I'm kind of freaked out about this, guys. But that's okay, because Lady Nada, I pulled her. She came through. I'm going to pull another one because I want there to be another guide on deck so that you all can see, who's coming out now that I actually have the camera running. Okay, talking about my own neutrality. What you need to know, and it's interesting, maybe I am a great person to be making a video about this, because even though I am a United States citizen, I did not vote for Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton in 2016. And because of the move that I made coast to coast, it put me in this zone where I couldn't vote in California, where I've just left, and in the current state I am residing in. So I did not vote for anybody yesterday, okay? As much as I would have liked to. But it also has put me in a very neutral space. And so I am going to go through, and the first message that was coming through is, I have to introduce the decks. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce the decks before we totally begin. Okay, first one, the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. We've got that one here. My favorite in the world, my go-to deck, the Work Your Light deck by Rebecca Campbell. And the artwork is by Daniel Noel on this one. And then we have, this one's the one we're starting with, because there are specific guides who want to come through about this. First one is Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray, illustrated by Lily Moses. Okay, when I thought I had the camera running, Lady Nada, she flew out of the deck. For those of you, and I love this message, look at this message, Heart Awakening. Okay, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. Okay, Lady Nada is another aspect of Mary Magdalene. Okay, and so she's a part of the rose lineage. As you can see, it's pretty obvious. Look at all these beautiful roses around her. Some people call her divine consort Sananda, which is another aspect of Yeshua. Okay, look at this though. Look at all the pink. It's not green. This is the higher heart chakra. This is the heart chakra of humanity. This is the thymus chakra. So she is here for giving us the message as a guide to look at humanity as a whole. You have to understand that I have, on the night of the election of 2016, when Donald Trump when he won, I was giving a very specific message. And that message was that I was to pray for him, because he is here to learn his soul growth, to experience his soul growth through being of service to humanity as the President of the United States. And then I was reminded that I chose to be here at this time for this event, okay? And so I have been praying for him ever since. Just because I'm praying for him does not mean that I in any way, shape, or form agree with him or disagree with him, okay? Same thing with Biden. I pray for Donald Trump and all world leaders every day. And so I've been adding him specifically in the last few weeks or so. Okay, so this is about humanity. Who's here out of those two candidates to have who can go to the highest dimensional healing and heart awakening for humanity. And my Kundalini is rising with these words. I feel Lady Nada so strongly right here with these words. Okay? She is said to be of galactic source, of a benevolent galactic. So this is not about just humanity as of the planet Earth. This is about humanity of the galaxies. That this is an event that all the galactics are actually participating in, dearest, whether they're neutral, benevolent, or malevolent. That everybody's got their eye on the prize down here right now. And there's a lot of different things that can play out, actually, is what I'm getting. I'm like, okay, what does that even mean? I do know that there are people who are talking about different timelines right now, especially because nothing is determined as of 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 4th of November. But, we'll look more into that. The other guide, there's another guide who wants to come through and really talk about this. And so, let's see. Oh, that was easy. Oh, whoa. Dua cool. Okay, Dua cool. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Now, truthfully, I don't know that much about Dua Kul. He almost never, ever, ever comes up. I believe he was a Tibetan master. I'm going to pull out the handy guidebook so we have a little bit more insight. But I love the fact that we got a divine masculine guide and a divine feminine guide, that the male and the female coming together. Okay. And let's see. So Dua Kul. Dua Kul is known as the Tibetan, is a Tibetan Buddhist master. He's said to have many incarnations, including that of a devotee of Buddha himself, and as one of the 3 wise men who honored the baby Jesus. Okay, so that is how these two are connected. Okay, is coming back to the Yeshua and the Mary Magdalene lineages, the Rose lineage. Okay, so these are the 2 guides who are here to guide us, and I'm just going to call on them and those who love us unconditionally to now bring through. They're telling me the first thing they want to do actually is they want to pull a card around Donald Trump. They want me to start with him. They're saying since he is the acting, he is the current president, that they want to start with him. And so what we're going to be asking is, okay, so let's see. They just want to send a message through this beautiful oracle deck regarding his current standing as the next American president from 2020 onwards. Okay. And so I do want to, let's see, here's the one. Oh, okay, some of you are going to love this and some of you not so much. The Great Gathering. That's one of the highest cards, my dears, in this oracle. It is gorgeous. This is a great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hit, soul tribe. Just like I told you 4 years ago, Donald Trump is one of those souls, whether we like it or not, who is here to experience his soul growth to being of service to humanity. It's not going to cut it for his soul to be of service to his family or to his corporations or his business. This is humanity. And so, and there are all kinds of souls who have done this. And some of them are like JFK, Martin Luther King, the Dalai Lama, Gandhi, and others are, the other side, Hitler, Mussolini, on and on and on. And Genghis Khan, maybe. And so, so it doesn't matter which part you're playing in this soul incarnation, whether it is the good guy, the knight in shining armor, or the antagonist, the dark knight. And so it doesn't matter. What matters right now with Donald Trump is that as at a soul level, and we're looking at this at a soul level, okay? So whatever is coming up through his personality. I lived in Manhattan. I grew up in the state of New York, okay? Lived in Manhattan for 10 years during the 90s. Okay, so whatever's coming up, let's take it to a soul level. Soul level. He's here to be of service to humanity, the great gathering tribe. The other thing that I'm really getting, we talked about how the galactics, I mean, this to me looks like Sedona. And if you're familiar with that, even though it's in a violet lavender coloring, it feels it's coming through today right now as a Sedona energy. We know there's a lot of ET landing. It's a lot of ET communication that comes through Sedona. There used to be, I don't know if there still is, an ET museum there. And so they're well known for that, for the landings and for the sightings and for the communications there. And so I am feeling this galactic energy as part of this great gathering, as this is part of Donald Trump's role as a standing American president going into 2020, the next 4-year cycle. Okay, full disclosure, I have to really say this, and I'm not sure why it's coming through, but I don't feel he'll finish the 4 years. And however that plays out, whether the timeline of the United States of America is complete, whether he decides to stay in this world, whether he decides to retire, whatever it is, it doesn't necessarily mean that transformation is going to his death, okay, or his impeachment, okay. But it is going, they just show me 2023, he might make it to 2023, but there is something that is going on because he may fulfill all of this, dearest, and this may be part of the galactics really communicating to us at such a level that it comes out and it's fully disclosed, and he's a part of that, and that may complete the cycle, and therefore he can then retire, if you will, in whatever way, shape, or form that manifests. I am getting the message to also, my dears, pull an energy oracle around this, okay? This is a big mission. The great gathering of humanity is a big mission. And so that carries a lot of energy around, around it. Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, man. Okay, people. Well, you saw it fly out, and it showed up. This is how I've picked it up. So it's not reversed, and it's not straight up. Oh, Lord. It's 25. Look at this card, Deceit. I'm not sure if that's deception on his part, or on deception within the election, or deception within, I don't know, within, I don't know, I feel like there's another alternative, but it's not coming through. Okay, I have to pull a clarifying card around this, okay? Here we go. Clarifying card, victory. There's something that's going on. There's not full deception. There's not full disclosure. There's not full discernment within this election process right now, dearests. We all know. I mean, this is not I don't think this is a new message for a lot of people, for most people. But there is some shenanigans going on, it feels like, within the election process itself. And it may be purposely done, and it may not, okay? It may be, we're Mercury in retrograde, and Mercury stationed direct yesterday, the day of the election, which is a really strong power point to create confusion, okay? The card landing like this says the possibility exists, okay? That's the deal. The possibility exists. Is there full-out deception? Maybe. Is there no deception? Maybe. Does the possibility exist? Yes. Absolutely. And so right now, to bring this all into a higher timeline, victory can the victory over this deception or possible, possible deception can be overcome. We got the victory, we got her upright, and look at her. She's got that beautiful laurel wreath, and I love the fact that this is the Divine Feminine. This card number is 28. 28, this is the Divine Feminine. So 28 is the ending and the beginning, right? And so the number 10 is new beginnings, breaking it down. The 1 of the 10 is new beginnings. The 0 is higher spiritual divine destiny at its highest potential. Right now with these messages, dear, even though there may be some deception going on, I am really leaning, at least at this moment, this is going to be a tough message for Joe Biden, and it may come through that his energy is just as powerful. Okay, so we'll take a look at that now. Okay, so Joe Biden, please bring us a message about him becoming the next president of the United States in 2020 for the next 4 years. Okay, wow, beautiful. Okay, I do have to say, beautiful. It's not quite as powerful as the Great Gathering, but this is a beautiful card, the Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So he absolutely does have something to offer the United States and humanity. Also, too, within this card, he has, maybe it's him who's pulling in this Magdalene Yeshua influence, because this in the middle, this looks like Magdalene to me, and then to the sides it looks like Isis and Kuan Yin. So he is divinely supported by the Divine Mothers, interestingly enough. And so he is what he's here to bring, though, is not like as strong of service to humanity as a mission, but yet it has great purpose, and he has the Divine Mothers working with him, he has the Divine Feminine working with him, and there is I love the fact that you have like this pyramid, this triangle, because the upward triangle shape can be the shape of the masculine, right? And so with these beautiful images of these beautiful divine beings and ascended masters and goddesses below it, it feels like there is something within Joe Biden throughout this planet. And I have no idea. I'm getting environmental. I don't know if he was a big proponent of the environment, but I'm getting like this real merging of heaven and earth, truthfully. It's not quite as strong as Donald Trump, but we're going to pull the other cards, okay? We're going to pull the supporting cards now. But he does have a lot of beautiful energy around him. Okay, so for Joe Biden to be of service to humanity, it feels like he has to be of service to women. And I don't know if that was part of his platform. This has to do with Kamala. I'm feeling Kamala really associated. Kamala Harris, who's his vice presidential running mate. She, I believe she's a senator of California. I think she was a senator, but she's definitely California government. This Isis energy is associated with her. It's almost like Joe Biden. What he's here to do, dearests, is I have to say this, full disclosure. Somebody wrote me this morning that Amanda Ellis, who's an incredible channel out of England, Archangel Metatron, she was talking about multiple timelines, and I do believe there are multiple timelines going on. So, but I felt into that. It's not like totally coming through me, but I keep on hearing it, and I keep on hearing it, and now that I'm in this space, I'm just going to go for it. I do feel Joe Biden's purpose is not here to be president of the United States, but one possible timeline is for Kamala Harris to be the president at one point. He's here as a divine masculine to usher in female leadership and divine feminine. And Kamala, I'm feeling very strongly associated with the Isis energy. Okay? I'll say, but we're going to pull this strictly with Joe right now. Okay. Interesting. Boy, he's got the anxiety card straight up. So there is, and look at all the red in that card too. We've got both of them as their second cards, just filled with this red energy. So, I feel like this is also too. I do feel that for Donald Trump, this deceit. I feel like this is also their mental states right now. Joe Biden's feeling anxiety about, getting one of the swing states to put him over the top. I feel that Trump is feeling there might be deception going on in the count of the vote. So neither one of them is confident about this win, it feels like. And neither one of them is it's that close for both of them. That's what I'm getting. I'm going to pick another card to clarify all of this. Okay. Oh, wow. More red energy with him. Whereas Donald Trump got the victory card, my dearests. Joe Biden has the indecision card. I would say that I'm going to pull cards for the election themselves. Right now, the stronger message for President of the United States energetically is leaning towards Donald Trump. The indecision that I'm getting is Biden conceding right now. And that, I know, well, I don't know anything, but, I'm feeling that that right now we're in a place where they're still counting. It's probably about 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time, okay? And so, but I'm feeling this, I keep on hearing the word concede, concession. And I don't feel, I know, I would feel that he's going to wait until they get the best count possible. But there's something about that. There's an indecision within him of which direction to take what's happening right now during this vote count. Okay? Let's put it that way. And that's what's causing the anxiety. Okay? Within him. Now we're going to pull one for, they want me to, okay, we're going to pull one for the election itself to see what kind of message we get around the United States presidential election 2020. Oh, we got two cards. Okay, I'm going to go with the two. Oh, I love this. Initiation, people. Okay, for everybody out there, and it might be all of us, all of humanity, all of the galactics. We're all in this big, huge initiation. We're going someplace sacred. All this darkness, we've got it's a rite of passage. This is the rite of passage card. I don't know if you can see, I'm going to pull it up. See how there are snakes right here? Look at that. Snakes is about transmutation. So just remember, even if you're feeling darkest in the dawn, my dears, look at what we're walking toward at this moment in time. Look at what we're walking toward. And I'm feeling too that this also includes, Donald Trump and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and Mike Pence's energy, as well as everybody else, is that this whole election is an initiation for humanity as well as personally for them too. I love the fact though that we're going someplace sacred. So please, I know I've been feeling, I woke up yesterday, November 3rd in the morning, and I felt so much dense, heavy, sad energy. And as much as our hearts could be broken right now, or as elated as we could be right now, just know that ultimately we're walking through the portal. And this is, I'm feeling this is 11/11. 11/11. I received the message. They started coming in on the Taurus full moon. Taurus is ruled by Venus. We are beginning to receive the Venusian light codes of love. They peak on 11/11. This is 11/11. It's possible that we might not even know if we go with the traditional route, okay, of are we going to choose Biden or Trump, because there are other timelines. Kamala came up in this. She came up in this. And so did Trump when I was getting tweet that I just keep on feeling he's not going to do a full 4 years. So there are other timelines at play that can be superseding this. But know that we are all working and walking through this together, okay? I love the second card, okay? Rest, fill up your well. Oh boy. Retreat, rest, and refuel. Okay, this is about all of us. I'm hearing prayer is the greatest tool that we could be using. I'm doing some clearing. I can feel like something coming up from my heart center. Remember, heart awakening, Lady Nada. Sorry, people. That's the way it goes. And Dharma unfolding. Look at these powerful messages. Our Dharma is unfolding as a country, as individuals, as citizens of a country that is a part of a continent that is a part of a planet that is a part of a galaxies that is part of the whole entirety of all that is. This is a big moment. Like, we all didn't know that, but this is a big moment. We're going to say it anyway. This is like an Aquarian. We talked about the Venusian, and of course Lady Nada being an aspect of Mary Magdalene. We're talking about a lot of Venusian energy coming in here. A lot. I mean, there's something crazy in another timeline that just came through. With these two cards, with these coming up, with Donald Trump's Great Gathering and Joe Biden's Sisterhood of the Rose, I mean, there's a high timeline out there that says that Trump becomes president and that Biden's his running mate. And I know that sounds crazy and nuts, but that's what's coming through. It is what it is. I'm giving you all what Spirit is bringing through. That's what I'm getting around this. This is a huge moment in history. So, this election has stressed, Donald Trump's got the deception card, and Joe Biden got the anxiety card. All of us, including them, it's time to chill for a moment, rest, refuel, retreat. I've been doing pranayama, breath work. If you are a yogi of any sort, or whatever you do, breathing, simple pranayama, blocking off the right nostril, inhale left, close the left nostril, exhale right. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhale left, exhale right. Closing the eyes down, focusing at the third eye point when you do that. It actually helps to relieve surprise and emotions from surprise and shock. Okay? So just know that. Okay, so yeah. So all of us need to really chill out for a moment. This is really big energy because we're all going through, as we all know, when we go through, if you have got a spiritual practice, if you've gotten any kind of spiritual trainings, the initiations we receive, we need the body. Hi. Well, that was interesting to be cut off at that point in time. I may post this as a part of that video or not, But anyway, this is the overall election message, that we are all walking through the initiation and to rest and refuel. So I am feeling that right now it feels the energy, especially since Donald Trump got the victory card, I would lean towards him winning. However, there is a lot at play here, and Kamala's come through as an option. Her destiny is not, her destiny is really unfolding, and that we are all unfolding in a great heart awakening, and or our Dharma is unfolding in a great heart awakening. So anyway, I'm going to finish here. So much love to you all. Many, many blessings. And if you like this, give it a like and a share. And, you know, to let me know if you want me to continue doing things like videos on this kind of subject matter. Okay, many blessings.